Habitat for Humanity's latest build is well underway. The foundation's poured and now the floor to the new duplex is being finished. The project got another boost this week from local EMS workers. These emergency medical workers chipped in some elbow grease on Saturday at the latest home being built by Habitat for Humanity. The effort capped off EMS Awareness Week. The workers also provided a financial boost to the project.
It's awesome. Every little bit helps, and that was definitely a lot more than a little bit.
$1,000 came from a fundraising barbecue held on Friday.
EMS Week, we do a charity barbecue, and we kind of choose a different charity every year. This year we chose Habitat for Humanity, and tomorrow we're going to go and present the check and do some help on the build.
Despite the good weather, the build is still slightly behind schedule, and organizers welcome anyone who wants to help out.
Anyone can come down and help. More help the better, from 8 to 5 Friday and Saturdays. And if you'd like to help out during the week, nighttime, we are planning on doing a few of those, so they can just call the Restore to get those times.
Well, it's easy to get carried away with the excitement of buying a new home, but such a big purchase requires expert advice to make sure the best decisions are made. In our new feature, Makes Sense, Tegan Winkfield examines what financial considerations need to be met before making that offer.
As the famous poem goes, spring is sprung, the grass is riz, and I know where the flowers is. But flowers aren't the only thing that are popping up all over Lloydminster, so are for sale signs.
From finding the right house to getting approved for a mortgage, the whole process of buying a home can be challenging. It's important to be well informed before taking those first steps.
It's always recommended to come in and visit with one of our mortgage specialists at the branch. That way they can come in, get pre-approved, find out what is needed. That way they can be confident to go to the real estate office and put in that offer.
There are many choices of which kind of mortgage will suit the home buyer. Bonnie Green helps to determine what each person's risk tolerance will be.
Can they afford the variable mortgage? Can they afford the fixed mortgage? Where they're going, what they're doing? How do they feel about variable, open, closed?
But it's not just the mortgage payment that needs to be considered. There are numerous fees that go along with it.
Lawyer fee, appraisals, moving expenses, hookup fees, whether they want to do an inspection, that kind of thing.
There are a variety of mortgage choices available. Book an appointment with a mortgage specialist to explore all the options. With this week's edition of Make Sense, I'm Tegan Winkfield.
Global Property Inspections is your home and commercial building inspection company. Gain a thorough, unbiased, confidential, and professional inspection. Global Property Inspections.
Barbecue season is now in full swing, and making sure your food is cooked thoroughly requires different flames and temperatures. Shauna Roshik has more in this week's Fresh Favorites.
The May long weekend is the official weekend to kick off summer, and Corinne, many of us are now outside grilling our foods on the barbecue. So what do you suggest when we go to the grocery store in terms of cuts of meat for the best grill?
Well, if you're looking for a quick cooking meal, cuts of beef like the filet, strip loin, or ribeye are always wonderful. You have chicken breast, always a favorite. And a fish steak is also terrific on the grill, really fast and easy. If you have a little bit more time, cuts like a roast or a brisket are really tender and flavorful as well.
Okay, so now we've got these great cuts of meat. They're ready for the grill. How do you know what is the right temperature to cook the meat at? And should we place it on an indirect or a direct flame?
Well, all of your quick cooking meats like these really should go on a direct flame at about 350 degrees. If you're doing a bigger cut like a roast, you want to take it off the heat and cook it at a lower temperature, about 300 to 325.
So now, can I cut into the piece of meat when it's on the grill cooking to make sure that it's cooked to my liking?
Absolutely not, Shauna. You should never cut into your meat on the grill. You're going to let all of the flavors and the juices out, and you're going to end up with that piece of shoe leather that we've all had. And you really don't want to waste all that time and money ending up with a meal that's not good.
So then what do we need to do?
The best way to tell if your meat is done is to use an instant read thermometer or just feel it. So the more it yields to pressure, the more rare it is.
Great tips, thank you once again. That's all the time we have for this week's Fresh Favorites. I'm in the kitchen with Chef Corinne.
Fresh Favorites is brought to you by Harvest to Home Market, your local connection to top quality Canadian products. Visit harvesttohomemarket.ca for daily specials.
The SPCA is planning a charitable dog walk, and we'll meet another couple of furry friends as Chris Campbell brings us this week's Pet Project.
Hi and welcome to this week's edition of Pet Project. I'm Chris Campbell along with Jennifer here at the Lloydminster and District SPCA, and we have Small Fry with us. Jennifer, can you tell us what's Small Fry's story?
Well, he's a 4-year-old Chihuahua. He's already neutered and microchipped. He just needs his rabies vaccination. He's a goofy little guy that loves attention. He seems to be a bit insecure around small children, which we're working on him with, but we feel that he would do best in a home either with no children or if the children were a bit older. He comes off a bit shy at first, but give him a minute and he warms right up to you.
All right, now we're joined with Jimmy the cat. I hear Jimmy is an ideal feline.
He is. He's an 11-month-old domestic medium hair. He's already neutered and microchipped, just needs a rabies vaccination. He actually went out to a pet therapy visit and he did wonderfully with everybody. He has really captured the hearts of the girls here at the shelter. He's loving, social, and very friendly.
All right, so I understand that you have a dog jog happening. What are the details behind this dog jog?
Yes, it's the Dog Jog and Family Fun Day, which is really an opportunity for families to get together with their dogs. There's not many events in town that you can bring your dog to, and this is the perfect one. It is an opportunity to raise funds for the SPCA. There's going to be a 5-kilometer walk, agility and obedience demonstrations, a variety of vendors, including the SPCA store. People can pick up their pledge forms online on our website. They can also see a list of businesses on our website that you can pick them up from as well. It's going to be a really fun event.
Awesome, and just again, that's on June 26th, and hopefully we will see you there.
The Pet Project is sponsored by Quick Pick Waste Disposal. Locally owned and operated and serving urban, rural, and industrial customers in Lloydminster and region.